Hey everybody, Novashoi here, and welcome to another Heroes of the Storm video. Today I'll be playing Anub'arak. He is a melee warrior that has 2 knockups and a shield. So he's able to basically control the enemy team and stay in the middle of a fight. However, I think the thing that defines him the most is his trait, which lets him spawn beetles periodically that help him fight against enemies and push lanes, take merc camps, stuff like that. So I will explain how that works a little bit more in-game, so let's go.
For the frozen throne!
Get ready for combat, heroes.
I hope you're ready, friend.
We are on the Haunted Mines. The point of this map is to go into these mines where there will be camps of undead soldiers that spawn when the mines open that you can kill for skulls. There are 100 skulls in the mine, and the more skulls you get, the more powerful your grave golem will be, which summons when all 100 skulls have been collected. At level 1, we will be picking up a talent that increases our Beetle passive, which spawns Beetle whenever you use an ability to make our Beetles do more damage. Our Q is a skill shot that knocks people up, our W is a shield, and our E is a burrow that also knocks people up. So we're able to do things like this. Oh. Missed that a little bit. Questioning if I can get him though. You are not getting away from me! Oh, you are getting away from me because I missed. Nova could have autoed or something. Oh well. So instead of a mount, we have these wings. I'm just gonna leave her alone. I don't need to bother her. So you can press E again to make to make your E come up early, so you don't have to go the entire range because it does knock people up. You want to be unburrowing right underneath them. I did something really risky right there, but I've done a little bit of practice with Anub'arak where you don't want to accidentally burrow on the other side of that wall because then you'll be stuck. So you can burrow under walls as I did before, and yeah, so that's basically very scary to accidentally burrow underneath that. The mines open at the 2-minute mark, so they have just opened right now, and you always want to head over to these 2 middle camps first, just because they have the most soldier people. Which means that you get more skulls from these camps than the other camps. There's also a giant golem, which we will probably be seeing in about a minute, that drops 30 skulls. You don't want to start with that, however, because it takes a really long time to kill, and because of that, the other team is going to get the other 70 skulls before you're able to kill this thing. So level 4, we will be taking Legion of Beetles, which makes beetles spawn every, I think it's 8 seconds? Can I check that? Yeah, every 8 seconds now a beetle spawns, as well as when we use an ability. Means there's a lot of beetles. So we have a 72 skull golem, which means that ours is a lot stronger than the enemy team. So we should push with ours. You can tell where your golem's going to push from the which one of these holes has a bunch of skulls in them. That's the lane that your golem is going to go in, which means you want to try to push that lane out as early as possible. going to be knocking up most of the enemy team inside of Jaina's combo with the Blizzard. Works very nice. I can't really help because I'm running low.
Healing fountain, quick.
Do I have a healing fountain? Oh, thank you, Jaina. I think the characters might only tell you to go to a healing fountain if you actually have access to it. Like if it's not on cooldown. Might be wrong about that. I was able to knock him up inside of Jaina's Blizzard and the Golem's stun. Pretty good. Level 7, we will be taking Leeching Beetles, which means our Beetles will heal us if they attack something while they're near us. So it's basically like a lifesteal kind of situation. I'm just using abilities right now just to spawn Beetles before well, I guess I don't really need to head back. I just don't want to be going too aggressively right now. Yeah. So I'm going to recall over here. Our Golem was able to get a fort though, and theirs didn't even get a tower. I believe it did break down that wall though. But ours did a lot more damage, so we have way more experience than they do. Oh. My team, sorry for not explaining this before, Nova, Jaina, Rhaegar, Sylvanas, and Anub'arak. The enemy team is Raynor, Uther, Jaina, Sylvanas, and Tyrael. Couple repeat characters, or is it, or am I going crazy? Is it just Jaina? Actually, it might just be Jaina. I think I'm crazy. Okay. I believe Jaina is free this week, so that would be why. Yeah, it's just Jaina. The enemy team is doing a full-out push bot, but I don't think that... I mean, if they wanted to base race right now, we would win. That's all it comes down to. So I'm gonna stay up here just to get XP for the team, because honestly, I don't think there's much that the enemy team can do. Level 10 will be picking up Locust Swarm. This creates a bunch of locusts around us that deal damage and heal us for 25 health per second. Yeah, see, we're getting XP up here, and we're picking up kills on bot, so. Okay, we should probably back up because the enemy team is incoming. I'm gonna knock them up just to help him get away. You should not re-engage because I'm trying to help you. And into the mines. They were lined up very conveniently for my my queue there. See if these want to be nice. Kinda. Well, we don't need to. I overshot that a little bit, but we should be able to kill him just fine. There we go. And you.
Killing spree.
Coming down here to help with this. See if I can knock him up. Make him not able to leave. There we go.
Someone's been practicing.
Got one kill out of that. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. And then I walk into a stun as I'm looking at a score screen. We have the stronger golem yet again at 62 skulls to their 38. That will still be pushing bot. It respawns wherever it fell, so it's all the way out here. So let's go down there and see if we can get over there and help it. I should have used my E first and then Q'd. That would have got her. Tyrael accidentally ulting a minion instead of me. I'm just gonna ult just so that I'm doing damage to everything.
More bones for the mines.
Way to go.
Waiting until his invulnerability runs up to use that.
Well done.
Level 13 we'll be picking up Burning Rage. This does damage to nearby enemies, as you can see the fire on the walls. I'm silenced by a Sylvanas ult. And then stunned, and then I can burrow out of there. And hopefully she won't chase me. Gonna recall in the bush because it's a little more safer than recalling right there. Although they had to go back and deal with the golem. Their golem hasn't even taken our first fort yet, but it did get those towers. Or maybe those towers were gone already. I doubt it though.
These mercenaries could be of use to us.
Sylvanas is in a little bit of trouble. A lot of bit of trouble. So we need to take this as fast as possible so that the enemy team doesn't do this. My ult wasn't up for another like 3 seconds, so I was trying to stall. Didn't work. Hopefully Nova can pick some of these people off. Come on. Nova, I believe in you. Okay. Well, because the enemy team got those merc camps, they are both now pushing bot, but Sylvanas, I thought she was gonna go get ours. Never mind. Guess she decided not to. I'm going to head bot to get rid of these because I have the Burning Rage talent, so I can do damage to pretty much everything in here. Set it all on fire.
We should defend this fort.
Slay this
I'm going with the team over here. Just gonna... Well... I'm in here and ulting to try to do as much damage as possible and set the team up. Level 16 will be taking Blood for Blood, which gets health from a target and gives it to us. I believe it also slows. Yes, it slows. So that's why I used it on the Uther there to slow him down so I could finish him off, but the precision strike from our Nova did that for me. And now with the Burning Rage we're able to get these pretty quickly.
Frozen throne.
Jane is almost dead, so she should be careful. Oh, I thought I was gonna avoid that. Alright, as we have an... Someone left a skull, I see that.
A hero has rejoined the battle.
I got it.
Now is the hour of my golem's return.
The golems don't spawn unless every single skull is collected. So, if you see you accidentally left one and you have the stronger one, you might want to go for it. Or else nothing's gonna happen. You could also force the enemy team to go for it, which is somewhat of a strategy, I guess, if you, because then if you have the stronger one, and you force the enemy team to get the last skull, well, no. No, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I just killed an AFK Tyrael.
Your soul shall save the host.
Killing.
I'm pushing top because I have a decent wave clear, and
Destroy.
they are really distracted bot with the 80 skull golem. And our entire team isn't there to push. So I'm a lot more useful up here with my Legion of Beetles. It actually is called Legion of Beetles. That spawns every 8 seconds.
Their keep has fallen.
Well done.
Alright, and while this was happening, we were able to push top completely. I'm going to kill this Sylvanas. Or not. Well, then I'll just kill the core. If I can't kill you, I'll kill this. Dancing around the core so that I'm always on the opposite side of this Sylvanas. I don't want her hitting me. Well, we were able to do a lot of damage before we died. Hopefully... Nova, do you have Precision Strike maybe? Hit the core before it gets its shield back?
Choose a talent.
Well, Jaina can do it. I believe in you, Jaina. Level 20 will be picking up, you could go for Hardened Shield, which is a active that gives you a shield for 4 seconds that reduces damage by 75%. Or you could go with Hive Master, which is a upgrade to your ult that gives you a permanent life-stealing Locust. I think I'm going to go with Hive Master in this particular situation where their core only has 7% left on it, because we're probably going to be doing the most fighting at their core now. So although Hardened Shield might be good for that, I just feel like the life steal is what I need in that situation when you're going up against a core. So we're probably going to ignore the mines, and they know we're going to ignore them. Because when the core has like 7% left on it, you have the freedom to ignore the map objective. Because if they go for the map objective, then they're dead. Speaking of dead, coming in here and ulting.
Double kill.
You gave them what they deserved.
Or, I guess I didn't know. I pressed R, but nothing happened. It's a good thing that I didn't ult, though. Good thing. Getting some health back from Jaina. It's better to use blood for blood on tanks or people with high health because it steals for 15% of their maximum health. You do not want to accidentally walk in here, Sylvanas, when you're that low.
You have served
Alright, so let's see how we did. We had the most XP on the team, which is really good. Most XP in the game, actually. Nice. Our healing's obviously 0 because we can't heal. Our hero damage is really good, and so is our siege damage with a final score of 21-2. I'd say that was a really good game. Yeah, that was great. I have to cover something right now though. I'm not only showing my wins, I'm just having a really good win streak. I can prove that if I go into my match history. I've recorded the last 3 videos here in a row. So, yeah, I'm kind of recording them all in one night just to make sure that no thunderstorms ruin my recording time again. I'm going to be having the videos finished ahead of time, like a normal person. So, yeah, that was a good game. So I will see you guys tomorrow.